language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. This quote by Nelson Mandela focuses on the importance of foreign language education to not only communicate, but to be empathetic to the world around us. This is relevant to you as our world continues to merge cultures. Having the knowledge of another language allows us to communicate. This is also important in politics, education, and soon in our backyard. You can take place in the diversity of the world by learning a language aside from your own. Today, I want to explain the problem of minimal emphasis on foreign language education, then the causes of this problem, and lastly, the solutions so that you can assist our future generations. To begin, allow me to explain why there is a problem on the minimal emphasis on foreign language education. Only 10 states and DC require students to take a foreign language education before they graduate high school. According to a 2015 article by Roberta Ferdman of the Washington Post, in 2013, approximately 100,000 less students were enrolled in a foreign language course than they were in 2009. Communicating across cultures is becoming harder to do because fewer people have a solid knowledge of a secondary language. Many people have experienced this language barrier firsthand through customer support lines in big company chains. This is also problematic in international traveling when you are unable to understand people from different cultures. In addition to ineffective communication now, upcoming generations are going to have a harder time in fields such as government, education, business, and medicine, and are also going to have a harder time in job interviews. With increasing technology, global interaction is becoming more prominent in our personal and social lives. Politics, health, and business transactions often require worldwide communication that is hard when we can't understand one another. Now that you understand the problems of minimal emphasis on foreign language education, let's dive in deeper to understand the causes of this problem. There are many causes of the lack of foreign language education in the school systems. First of all, there is a shortage of resources that prohibit the teaching of foreign language education. There is a limited number of teachers that are able to fluently speak and teach languages taught, such as Spanish and French. And even when these teachers do come to the surface, the budget for foreign language programs in the United States are slim and sometimes non-existent. Secondly, students tend to focus on core subjects. Children grow up hearing that math, science, English, and social studies are the most important courses, so consequently, much effort isn't placed on additional areas of study. Students also like to see courses that are immediately applicable to their life, whereas language learning is a continual process over many years. It has also been made clear in life that you must give up one thing in order to pursue another. Obviously, you can't take every course at an institution, so some educational experience is going to be lost. Depending on what your future goals are, some people may believe that a different course, such as art or music, is more important than learning a different language. In 2019, Benedict de Montleur from the New York Times reported that 651 foreign language programs were cut across colleges between 2013 and 2016. As you can see, the foreign language curriculum is becoming less prominent in the United States. Remember that only 10 states and DC require a foreign language course before you are able to graduate high school. You have seen the problematic issues and the underlying causes of these issues that are ultimately going to harm our society. So next, I want to let you know what you can do to make sure that foreign language does not become a lost art. First, I'm going to explain dual language learning programs. Second, I want to let you know who you can contact to push for more opportunities. And third, I want to let you know what you can do in your own home. There are countless ways for you to be involved in this push for secondary language learning opportunities. First, you can learn and spread information about dual language learning programs. Harrisonburg City Schools have implemented this program where 50% of the day the curriculum is taught in English and the other 50% it is taught in Spanish. In an interview I had with a Bluestone Elementary School dual instructor on April 20th, 2020, Maddie Iverson said, "Newcomers have been able to keep up with the curriculum pretty well because we teach in English in addition to their home language. The program also helps them find more friends and fosters a stronger, more empathetic community." As you can see, these programs assist English-speaking students trying to learn Spanish and vice versa. On top of learning about these programs, you can write a letter to the Virginia Department of Education. First, include lifelong opportunities that these programs provide, such as a competitive edge over opponents in jobs and simplicity when international traveling. Then expand the knowledge of the department, mentioning how it has been proven that foreign language programs are more effective when started at a younger age, so these need to be expanded to elementary schools. Lastly, generate ideas on what the department can do. For example, to assist with funding, teachers who specialize in foreign language programs should also be able to teach core subjects. In addition to helping out in the community, bring this education home to your family and later on to your kids. Teach them how important foreign language education is and help them get an early start. While this is a growing problem as our society becomes more diverse but our opportunities continue to diminish, I have given you many solutions that you can assist our future generations. To conclude, today I have explained how foreign language education is important. I started talking about the problem of the minimal emphasis on foreign language education, then the causes from this problem, and lastly, what you can do to help out and solve these problems. Language can either divide us or unite us in the world. While we can allow language to close doors to relationships and communication, we can also take the time to immerse ourselves in these diverse experiences. A secondary language could gift you an incredible job opportunity, an unforgettable abroad experience, or as Mandela referred to in his quote, the ability to understand and care for the differences in the world.